Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you like what you see, please consider a subscribe. We are not an AI channel, we just find interesting facts concerning each day. Here are 10 interesting and random facts about November 20th. Number 1. 2022 FIFA World Cup. The 2022 FIFA World Cup was the 22nd FIFA World Cup. It took place in Qatar from November 20, 2022, after the country was awarded the hosting rights in 2010. It was the first World Cup to be held in the Arab world and Muslim world. The tournament was eventually won by Argentina. Number 2. Bamako hotel attack. On November 20, 2015, Islamist militants took 170 hostages and killed 20 of them in a mass shooting at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Bamako, the capital city of Mali. Although there were earlier reports of more gunmen involved in the hotel attack, the investigation determined that in fact there were only 2 attackers. Number 3. Zarya. ISS module Zarya, also known as the Functional Cargo Block, is the first module of the International Space Station to have been launched. Zarya has a mass of 19,323 kilograms, is 12.56 meters long and 4.11 meters wide at its widest point. It was launched on November 20, 1998 on a Russian Proton rocket from Baikonur Cosmodrome Site 81 in Kazakhstan. Number 4. Garli Building Fire. The Garli Building Fire took place on November 20, 1996 in the 16-story commercial building in Hong Kong. It was a catastrophe that caused 41 deaths and 81 injuries. It is considered the worst building fire in Hong Kong during peacetime. The fire damaged the bottom 2 floors and the top 3 floors of the building, while the middle floors remained relatively intact. Number 5. 1992 Windsor Castle Fire. On November 20, 1992, a fire broke out in Windsor Castle, the largest inhabited castle in the world and one of the official residences of the British monarch. The castle suffered extensive damage and was fully repaired within the next 5 years at a cost of £36.5 million. Number 6. Tour de France created. On November 20, 1902, Georges Lefebvre and Henri Desgrange create Tour de France bicycle race. The idea for the greatest cycle ride in the world came in 1902 from a journalist and editor from the newspaper, L'Auto. The first Tour de France was staged in 1903. The plan was a 5-stage race from May 31 to July 5, starting in Paris and stopping in Lyon, Marseille, Bordeaux, and Nantes before returning to Paris. Number 7. Nuremberg Trials begins. The Nuremberg trials were held by the Allies against representatives of the defeated Nazi Germany for plotting and carrying out invasions of other countries and atrocities against their citizens in World War II. The trial began November 20, 1945, although controversial at the time for their retroactive criminalization of aggression. The trial's innovation of holding individuals responsible for violations of international law is considered the true beginning of international criminal law. Number 8. Wedding of Princess Elizabeth and Philip Mountbatten. The wedding of Princess Elizabeth and Philip Mountbatten, later Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, took place on Thursday, November 20, 1947 at Westminster Abbey in London. The bride was the elder daughter of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth, as well as the heir presumptive to the British throne. The groom was born a Greek and Danish prince. He stopped using these foreign titles on his adoption of British nationality. Number 9. Essex. Whaleship Essex was an American whaling ship from Massachusetts. On November 20, 1820, while at sea in the southern Pacific Ocean, the ship was attacked and sunk by a sperm whale. Thousands of miles from the coast of South America with little food and water, the 20-man crew was forced to make for land in the ship's surviving whaleboats. The tragedy attracted international attention, and inspired the famous 1851 novel Moby Dick. Number 10. Happy birthday Joe Biden. Joe Biden, born November 20, 1942, is an American politician who is the 46th and current President of the United States. Ideologically a moderate member of the Democratic Party, he previously served as the 47th Vice President from 2009 to 2017 under President Barack Obama and represented Delaware in the United States Senate from 1973 to 2009. There you have it. Thanks for your time. Please consider a subscribe and see you tomorrow.